Hey y'all, my name is Max. I'm with Youth Code Jam, and today we're going to be making some plants using Scratch, a visual programming language, as part of the 2020 Maker Faire essay. So your first step is going to be to go to scratch.mit.edu, and that'll take you to the Scratch homepage. Once you're at the Scratch homepage, click on Create in the top left to create a new project. Once you have your new project created, you can delete the default sprite that goes there. And we're going to add a new sprite. So hover your mouse over the icon of the cat and choose the paintbrush icon. Click on that, and this will allow us to create our own sprite. So we're going to make a plant by drawing it, and we're going to use some circles. So I'm going to grab the circle tool here, and first I'm going to choose the color of my planter. I'm going to make it like a red planter, and I don't want an outline on mine. You can have an outline on yours if you want. Once you have your colors ready, just click and drag anywhere on the space here, and that'll make a circle. The next thing, if you want to move your circle around, choose the mouse tool here, and I'm going to put mine in the center. The next thing that we'll do is choose the Reshape tool, and this will allow us to edit our shape. So I'm going to click on the top little circle on our circle. So it's our point on our circle, and I'm going to press delete, and that'll give us a good shape for a planter. The next circle that we need to make with the circle tool is going to be our soil. So I'm going to grab a color like a brown color for our soil, and then I will click and drag a shape, and don't worry if you don't get it in the right space. You can always go back and remove each shape. If you mess up, you can remove it, or you can move it with this mouse tool around. Okay, so the next circle that we're going to need is going to be a plant. I'm going to make a cactus, so I'm going to choose a green color. And once you have your color, you can just make a tall, long oval here. And then I'm going to zoom in so we can reshape this one. And we're going to grab the Reshape tool again. And I'm going to move the 2 points on the sides of my circle up a little bit. And then you can create new points by clicking anywhere on the line. And then you can move those points anywhere that you want to. So I'm going to make it a little bit more cactus shaped, like this. And then our next one that we're going to make is just a smaller, rounder cactus. So I'm going to get it a little bit different of a color of green, and then click and drag to make my circle. I'll use the mouse tool to move it here. And the next thing that we're going to do, so we can add some code, is duplicate, right-click on the thumbnail of your costume and duplicate it here. So you can have multiple costumes for each sprite. And then what we'll do is just click on the planter and change the color of our planter. And you can choose any color you want. And then we're going to add a little bit of code. Don't get too scared. If you've never coded before, it's not too difficult. So we only need 2 blocks of code here. So we'll go to events on the left here. There's different categories. The first block that we need says when this sprite clicked. And we'll click and drag that onto our workspace here. And then the next block that we need is in looks, and it's going to say next costume. And you'll click and drag that and attach it to the when this sprite clicked block. And this will allow us to click on our plants and change the color of our planter. Pretty cool. Again, my name is Max. I'm with Youth Code Jam, and thanks for coding with me.